Hello, why am I late? I was eating dinner and I was dreading sitting in this room because it's boiling hot. That is the honest reason why I'm late. Because I actually was gonna push back the stream by like an hour because I'm like maybe it'll get if it gets darker it won't be as hot, but I don't know, man. What's up, everybody? I was about to nap. Why do you do this to me? Sorry, Silent. It's 27 degrees. Why so hot? I don't know. Well, I don't have to sneeze anymore. Whatever. How I don't know. I mean, it's not really up to my landlord, Don. It's more up to the building. That's it. They haven't switched it over yet. I asked them this morning, and they were supposed to actually switch it Tuesday. I thought it was Thursday, but then they said it was delayed, and now it's sometime late next week, or now early next week. I'm not too sure, or this week versus next week rather. Ugh, dude, I am so tired. Testing my new IEMs right now. Ooh, which ones are those? I've never heard of them. I can't even pronounce those. I'll blow on you like a nice bowl of soup to cool you down. I have a fan on right now. I did the little ice trick before. It kind of helped, but I don't have any more ice right now. Sinful, thank you.
Hello.
Also, I don't know if my hair is all screwy because I didn't even check it. Actually, I'm okay. Hi, guys. How you guys doing? It's really hot. No, I'm not doing that, dang. Oh my gosh. Zany, what's up, dude? I don't know why. I feel like I'm sneezing a lot right now, though. Dude, okay. I'm sweating a lot, but we're still going to make it through the stream, okay? Do the trick I told you. Spray yourself with water in front of the fan. I don't feel like doing any of that right now. I'll be covered in sweat anyways, so. Is there a board that has a sentimental value to you? If there is, what board it is? What board is it? There is one, and that's the one that is basically covered in your guys' names. We did a little board where people who subbed got to put their name on a keycap, and that is the most sentimental board that I have. I would trade that for nothing. What boards did I bring to the meetup? I brought, what's it called? The Cloud9 and the Event Horizon. Pocket Ice? Dude, I should. Would trade it for more subs? Oh, I mean, maybe we'll do another one. I don't know. On some news that I'm not going to tell you guys too much about something, but let me tell you guys, I have a few things that I think some people are going to be very happy about in the not so near future, but eventually. So I've put a lot of stuff into motion today. That's all. Have you considered getting one of those AC units? I mean, if it's only for about a week that I have to wait, then I'm not going to... I checked the prices of some of those AC units, and damn, bro, they're kind of pricey. Ice bath when? Ice bath stream? I think that would defeat the purpose of me taking an ice bath, is bringing hot equipment in there. I saw at the meetup, my sister even saw you, but you looked preoccupied. Oh, dude, you should have came up. I was pretty busy the entire meetup. Like, I think I got to walk around for 5-10 minutes by myself. But you should have came up. I was just talking to a lot of people. I think a lot of people ended up wanting to have conversations, so I didn't really get to do the whole like taking pictures of keyboards thing. But yeah, you should have came. It's totally okay, dude. Next time, you better, because I want to give you a hug and shake your hand. The Kohaku's by your setup distracted me, so I forgot to say hi. Oh, did you? Wait, there was Kohaku's next to mine? There was only Sipho next to mine. And he had his board. And I think there was an Arc to my right. You're too famous? Oh my god, no I'm not, man. I scooped the Neo Ergo. Hope it's as fun as my first board in that layout. You're going to like it a lot. My graduation is tomorrow, and my Tofu FA also gets delivered. Zany, congrats, first of all, and I hope you enjoy the tofu. Bother Alex at meetups? Yeah, I mean, go for it. I don't know. I know it's probably exhausting talking to so many people. The cloud was so cool in person. I'll see you next year. I can't wait to see you guys next year. It's going to be awesome, dude.
Hello.
Hi, Liam. How you doing? Adam, your stuff's packed today, Adam, by the way. I just have to go drop it off now. I'll give you the tracking later. Is the Neo Ergo GB starting tomorrow in Canada? It starts tomorrow on Ash Keeps. I'll put a link in Discord the moment I find out. Okay. Thanks for taking a pic with me and my little bros at the meet. I got them into the hobby, but you're keeping them in it. Oh my, Bell Doink. Dude, don't make me emotional on stream today, guys. Come on. Thank you, dude. It was really fun, man. I had a great time. It makes me really happy. I always say I'm going to do this, by the way. You guys take a lot of photos of me and you, you know? But then I always want some of the photos for myself too. And I don't know how to get in contact with some people. So if you guys happen to have taken a photo and you guys like post it, feel free and like tag me or something, because I want to save them to my phone too. I think it's very much a memory I want to save. What kind of Yeezys were you wearing? The only ones I have. Shit, I don't remember what they're called. So, FYI, guys, I've been through a lot of sneakers, and there's only 2 sneakers that fit me. All right. Yeah, I think was it zebras. The zebras. So any of the Yeezys fit me because they stretch. Because I have a really wide foot. And then I recently learned, which is going to make me never buy the Yeezys again because they're like $250, $300. It's stupid. I've recently learned the other running shoe that fits me very well is New Balance. So New Balance is my new go-to. I have other Adidas since I even tried Nike. Dude, I was not like I have one still brand new pair that I'm going to donate of just some random Adidas ones. Actually, that were still fairly pricey, like $160 I bought a few years ago. And they scrape into the bottom of my foot and they're so tight. So I tried the Air Force Ones. Like I just tried slipping my foot into them and it didn't feel like they were going to, for the long run, feel good. So I don't know. I think I got lucky with the whole Yeezy thing. So, what size am I? I think I'm 9.5 or 10.5. I actually don't remember my foot size. I have to double check. It's been a while since I bought shoes. I bought those shoes like 1.5, 2 years ago. I don't buy shoes very often, guys. And I bought one pair of New Balance just as a backup. I'm debating barefoot shoes. I've heard about those, and I heard if you're not used to those, they can really fuck up your feet. I don't know how I feel about them, actually. You must buy a lot less shoes since you work from home. I mean, that's also a big reason too, Skullhead. The Cloudline came in quickly. That already came. Boomer, didn't I ship that like 2 days ago? The stickers and note was a really nice touch. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Wait, what? How did that come in so quickly? Bro, parasites attached to the feet. I don't think I could do those barefoot feet things. They just look like very painful, but I have heard the opposite. So I hope you enjoy it, Boomer. I sent you the photos too, right? I've heard the Hokas are decent for wide feet. Oh, I haven't tried those on, but I think if the New Balances somehow fail me, I'll switch to maybe a different brand. But right now, New Balance is my new brand. I have a brand new pair that I've only wore like twice. Once I wear down these, which should be fairly soon, because I feel like they're becoming end of life almost, because I wore my last pair of sneakers, guys. I am not kidding you. I wore those ones there till there were holes in the side. I hate buying shoes. So, I just completely wore them in. I'd love to see them. Okay, Boomer, message me and I'll send you the photos. I swear to God I sent you the pictures. I know I took 1 or 2 of the board, so. Arrow, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Also, Zonal, thank you so much for the Prime as well. I really appreciate it. A lot of Liam, thank you so much, guys. Holy sneakers. Duct tape makes everything better. Actually, Arding, those are the same pair. When you saw me, same pair as I wore on the meetup. I've had those for the last like 2 years, dude. When I did replace my last pair of shoes, they were holes in the side. That's how bad it was. I've been a Merrell barefoot shoe fan for years. I've heard about those too. I think the only pair of shoes I actually want to buy, and then the next little bit here is, I think I want to buy like a boot. Maybe I'll pick up like a dressy kind of boot or something, but I don't even know. I'm not really that into looking into those things. I'm just lucky I found something that works for me, so. Gotta flex your wealth and use flex tape instead. Get these. I don't think I like these. Any hiking shoe recommendations? Okay, so I do have one recommendation, and I mean, it's the only pair I've ever worn. This is one of the New Balance. I have 2 pairs of New Balances and the 1 pair of the Adidas Yeezy ones. So I have one for hiking, a hiking shoe, which is from New Balance, and then I have a running shoe, and then I have the Yeezy. So that is my literal entire shoe collection, by the way. It's those 3 pairs. They're literally socks with some grips. Yeah, those look really uncomfortable. People talk shit about how my Jordans are dirty and creased, but I've never buy new shoes and all my shoes are just old and beat up. That is basically what I do too. Like Ski One just said, I run mine into the fucking ground, dude. Until they literally are not even shoes anymore. They're just cloth surrounding my feet, basically. Then I'll buy new shoes. The only time I really care is if it's raining, I guess. But Doc Martens and Keens, I have to look up all those. What's up, Alex and Crew? What's up, Yoshi? Run me into the ground? Huh? How's the meetup? It was so much fun, man. I had a blast. Also, ignore all the switches here. Quick little rundown of what's happening today, guys. We're doing the redemption. We're doing a redemption stream of the redemption. So we're trying to redeem the redemption. I guess. I'm pretty positive that's what we're doing today. If you guys weren't here for the first redemption stream, there was a little bit of issues. I noted all the issues. I even did a write-up with the redemption. And, you know, ultimately, I felt there were things that were very important to fix before, you know, I properly gave I guess this a thumbs up or whatever you want to call it. And Space Cables and Salvin were very, very awesome with hearing some of my criticism about the board. And yeah, we have not really an updated one, but we've now figured out things on how to update them. But I'm going to show you guys some of the changes. Reagan was really happy with a lot of the stuff that, you know, they were really grateful that we even brought up some of this stuff. So let's take a look, shall we? No, this is not one we're waiting on a plate. I don't think so. Now you have me wondering. Oh, jeez, this is so zoomed in. All right, let's take a look. Alex, where did the cat go? I'm mad? Cat? Which cat? Huh? I don't have a cat. All right, we have a plate. Oh, someone did ask if I could do this. Oh, ask Soren. He's the one who manages those, him and Chozo. We have a plate today. We're probably going to do this in half plate because some people were asking me for half plate. Do you guys want to see me do half plate today? Because that is possible with this build. Actually, did they send me solderable? Never mind. We're not doing half plate today. I have a hot swap unit. Never mind. I don't think we can confidently do that. All right, so we have the hot swap unit today. Yeah, a little bit smudge. We have hardware. And then we have these guys. These guys, and I think that's everything. I want to say that's everything. So, one of the big changes, we'll take a look at the board here in a second. One of the big changes, these will come pre-cut and clipped now. These will come pretty much pre-done for you, which was a big deal to me. I know this might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but the last thing I want anyone to do is start clipping and, you know, filing down FR4. So this was nice that this came pre-clipped. This, on the other hand, will not come pre-clipped. I don't think this is much of a deal. This is just tearing some things from like a plastic thing. I think that's not a big of a deal. We've kind of both all said that it's not a huge deal. But that was the biggest hardware gripe that I had, was these that you needed to kind of clip. And, you know, I made it very clear that it might not seem, you know, dangerous and stuff like that, but to me it makes a big deal. So, and then they also sent over the polycarbonate unit. Now this one, this is nice. Oh, that's cool. You get to see all like the mounting points on the back of the weight too. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh, and then you're going to get to see some of the... Oh, this is going to look sweet. The polycarbonate looks really nice. There's obviously no screws you really need to worry about. However, I wonder if the polycarbonate does have threaded inserts on the bottom. Maybe I can take a look at that later. Need this in salvation size. This is nice. Hi, Alex in chat. How you doing? How many mounting points are you gonna do? I'm gonna do them all again. I'm sure you can experiment, but I think I'm gonna do them all. And I did get some answers about the PCBs, so you can technically use universal PCBs, although there's not many. Anything with a centered USB-C port should work, but I think Mechanist has some, and there's just not a whole lot of universal 65s. But the nice thing is, if someone designs around a universal, then you can still use them. So, hey Alex, how have you been today? It's been good. I've just been lubing switches all day, hence why I have so many on my desk, and then been trying to keep cool. I did a lot of shipping stuff today and just trying to get through the day with that. So just pretty basic stuff. This does look really good though in polycarbonate. I actually sort of prefer this to the aluminum.
Oh, pretty PC board.
Yeah.
Have a nice stream, man.
Thank you, Nonek. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. The coolest board at the meetup? Damn, bro. The coolest board was 100% the Violet Evergarden keyboard. You guys can call me a weeb, but I'm going to go ahead and say that was my personal favorite at the meetup. Okay? So nice.
Hey Alex, it was nice meeting you at the keyboard meet.
Dude, it was nice meeting everyone, man. Def, I had so much fun. I hope you had a lot of fun too, dude. I can't wait for another one. I'll edit the photos tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. Honestly, guys, after we're done stream, I'm probably going to be sweating like crazy again. But I'll edit the photos and then post them in Discord. I didn't take too many, but I did take photos of the Violet Evergarden one. It was on the table furthest from the wall, so I guess near the window. I think it was just called the Evergarden 65 AC check. Sorry, Insty. Ain't got that. What's that, bro? All right, let's do some stabilizers. Surmise. Thank you, man.
Love you, man. I appreciate her constant positivity and love. Scooped gang for life too.
Hell yeah, dude. Scoop gang. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, Surmise. I love a weekend that I spent lubing and filming over 100 switches. Is that what you did? Honestly? I low-key was kind of finding lubing switches today a little bit therapeutic. This thunderstorm is 100% going to knock out my power. I thought you meant... I read that and I looked outside immediately. It's still kind of bright outside. I don't think we're getting a thunderstorm here. Liam, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Hey gang, built my Zuma 75 with Bison Huts and Kabuki Choi R2. Let's see how it turns out. I'm hoping very well. I'm hoping super, super well. That's right, they talk about the Evergarden in the Waifu Works Discord. I think that's where it's from. The owner of the board was telling me the history, I guess, of where they got it. So basically, my time at the meetup, I tried to go walk around and look at as many boards as possible, which I think I did. But I was pulled aside a whole bunch of times to talk to people. Not that that's not a bad thing at all, but I didn't get to really do my photographing of the event. Not as much as I wanted to. You walked by Mr. Suit in Mode 65 all in pure black, pretty approving, but seeing all the keys at the meet makes me want to build a colorful board. I remember seeing those boards. Yeah, there's so many nice boards. There was only one board that I disapproved of. Only one board. It's because someone brought Greg to the meetup. I actually don't know whose board that was. When I passed that table, there was no people there. So I was like, I don't know whose board this is. When will you grow up? And wait, when you grow up, you'll understand? God damn, I can't wait to grow up, dude. How often do you return your stabs if you're using dielectric grease? Jiff. My most used board is probably the Mode Envoy. And I don't think I've tuned it up yet. Now, my girlfriend's board, she's been, actually up until recently she switched, but she had been using the same board for like the last like year and a half. I've tuned it up one time. So that was it. I think hers is probably a better and fairer kind of comparison to someone who might just use one board forever. But it was one time that I tuned it up with a small amount of 205 and that was it. Yeah, just a little bit more 205. So I know long pull switches tend to be higher pitched, but are there any lower pitched long pulls? There are, I guess, some, but I would still say that, like, I mean, like, even to some degree, I kind of feel cream sodas aren't, like, the loudest in the world compared to some of the other long pulls. Personally, yeah, Kanglands are actually a little bit lower in sound signature as well. I've used those. Yeah, and I would kind of nervous to say this. I also sort of feel like Mode Obscuras are a little bit lower in sound signature.
I know a long pole human.
Jesus, dude. Tim is so different off stream. He talks to me like normal, but then the moment he gets on stream, it's just constant sus, bro. It's just constant. Oh my god. He is wildin'. Got to the stream at a bad time. Timothy. Jeez, dude. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of not even telling the truth. Tim is a little like this when you talk to him, but sometimes he can be serious. Bro, it's completely normal to keep life. Yeah. Tim's internet personality is very different, I guess. Oh, the ball spin. Yes. I don't know why, but Alex, Twitch streams are always where the sus is at in the keyboard hobby. Bro, it's fucking Tim's fault. Like, literally, I think I'm the last of... Like, there might be new streamers and, like, maybe some other streamers right now, but I'm the last of Tim's, like, small little sus projects, you know what I mean? Like, Tim graced us with his presence and made the chat a little bit sussy, and then that was, like, this is where he stopped. Like, he hasn't done this to he hasn't infected anyone else yet, you know? Raz. Tim the Godfather of sus. Yeah. He hasn't poisoned anyone else, yeah. True. Let's get this. Foreplay is everything. Susses love ya. It's okay. You know what? We appreciate Mr. Tim. It'd be nice if he streamed again once in a blue moon, but I doubt that's going to happen. Tim hates us, truthfully. He should change his name to Tim Hopeless. Damn. Fuck streaming. God damn. He got that partner badge and he just said, you know what? I'm above this. What's my top 5 anime? Okay, I have not watched any new anime in the last little bit, so please take what I'm going to say as someone who not really stopped watching. The newest anime I've probably seen is either, what was that, Spy X Family or Chainsaw Man. That's probably like the newest of the batches that I've seen. It's not that I don't want to, it's just hard to watch anime and loop switches. Spy Kids. Okay, so my top 5 though, at number 1, Violet Evergarden. There's nothing above that for me. It is truly one of the only animes to have made me cry on like 8 different episodes. That is easily number 1. Number 2 would 1000% go to Code Geass. I think that is my number 2 like overall anime. Number 3 is a weird one because I know this has a bit of like a little bit of a, you know, there's, it had some drama, I guess. I really liked No Game No Life. That was also up there for me. I really enjoyed that one. And then number 4, what anime else would I put? Aberdeen Cockpit? Give me one sec, Krydar. No, not Konosuba is funny, but like not really my favorite. Parasite was really good. I don't know if Parasite's a top though. I think number 4 would have to be. Probably Anohana. I ain't gonna lie, shit that makes me cry is easily in my top 5. Anohana was really good. And then Girl Noggins really good too. Is Edge Runners the cyberpunk one? What do you do when you loop switches? I just watch like TV shows. Fuck, what's another really good one? Give me a moment to think. I haven't been asked this in a long time, so. Evangelion broke me as a kid. Evangelion's really good too. Like, I'm tempted to say that I think A Place Further Than the Universe is probably up in my top because I really thought that show was underrated and I genuinely really enjoyed it. But I don't know if that's like in my top. But yeah, that's Plastic Memories is really good too. That one there definitely, I mean, it didn't make me cry as much as some of the other animes though. Attack on Titan lost me, bro. I haven't heard of that one there soundtrack. I stopped caring about Attack on Titan. I'm really proud of you guys. No one here said Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm really proud of you guys, by the way. Genuinely. Because if someone said Tokyo Ghoul, I would have been a little bit disappointed. AOT is GOAT. Attack on Titan's okay, Tim. I didn't like the latest seasons. Also, I love Violet Evergarden. Try Your Light in April. Already seen that one there. It's so good. Have you watched Keijo? I haven't seen that one there. What's that about? No, Tim, I did watch the rest. I didn't like it. Tim, the fact... Okay, I need to rant about this, and if you guys don't want Attack on Titan spoilers, then don't watch the next... I'll just, like, tap my desk 2 times. Or give you, like, the peace sign or something. Dude, the fact that... I don't even remember what season it was, but, like, they get off this stupid island. They go to the other, like, the main city place. And then I don't even understand what happens in between. I had to go rewatch the last season, like, 4 times. I still didn't quite understand. They just jumped right into it. It was so bad,
sexy
dude.
Man. Just got my XT5 Take Energy.
Ooh, with the... What lens? The susness is getting outmatched by the weebness. You just ruined the whole show for me. Thanks, Avo. The stream goes crazy on mute. AOT is basically race supremacy. I didn't really care for anything past like that. When they finished on the island thing, I was done, bro. I was so over it. I'm like, this show's gone off long enough. Dude, the other thing that pisses me off about the whole Attack on Titan series is he's like, they're struggling. They want to get to this basement, right? They want to get to this basement to go check what Eren has in the basement, right? They do fucking everything else in the world, but it's like so difficult to get to this basement. They're like journeying in forests and shit. None of it made sense to me, bro. It's just so out of order for everything, man. I don't know, dude.
Wish you and your subscribers a lot of long pole energy.
Damn, Roman, thank you so much, dude. And also, Krydar. If I had to pick a top 5 chatter list right now, 100% you, Krydar. And you know who's not in top 5? Tim. Tim is not top 5. Dang, I've watched an anime in a long time. Attack on Titan is like Kingdom Hearts. It starts with one person having a cool ability and everyone else just gets it. You act like I care about your top 5 and trying to get into your pants? Damn! Tim's so out there, bro. He's so, like... Tim, what's your top 5? I need to know. What's your top 5, Tim? Bunny Girl Senpai, that was a pretty good show. I wouldn't say it's like top 5, but I definitely enjoyed it. It had its like twists and turns. Tim's probably gonna say like fucking Ghost Stories or something, top 5. Chat Alex has done it. Oh yeah, tap piece. Yeah. Ghost Stories was goated. Hold up on promo to Plat 2. That's crazy. I used to watch anime that I graduated high school. That was almost 15 years ago. Damn, bro. Interspecies reviewers. The fact that I know what that is, Ardang, you guys can judge me, but you know what, Ardang? Get that filth out of here, bro. Tim's favorite is Naruto for sure. I think I don't know what Tim's gonna say. I really don't. You know, I've been meaning to watch JoJo. I think that would be an anime I'm probably really into. I think that would probably have like a bunch of laughs and stuff. Next up on my list is Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I just really need to catch up with that. So I watched one episode. I have IS reviewers and stopped. I also watched one episode, and I was like, "What is this?" It's a while ago. Baron is good. You should watch if you haven't. Yeah, I need to catch up. Like, this is kind of my goal right now, by the way. I actually am trying to loop as many Switches as I humanly possibly can this week, because I want to watch anime next week. Like, I want to do other work on my computer and have like just anime up on the side or something, but we'll see. It's a very charming anime about what happens after the adventure party defeats the big bad Alexotos. Huh? You think GMK Gladney would look good at a gray tempo? Yeah, of course. Gray and silver and white, they're very neutral, so you can get like colorful sets to work very well on them. I might watch 1 or 2 dubbed, yes. If there's some dubs out there, I might actually watch a few. I know it's treason to a lot of people, but it might actually help me because I can watch things. Okay, Tim said Berserk, Vinland Saga, Death Note, Attack on Titan. I haven't watched Samurai Champloo, but I don't know what that's about. I've watched a bit of Vinland Saga now. Very good. Berserk, I've not watched at all, actually. Death Note's good. I don't know, Death Note's definitely good. I don't know if Death Note's like top for me, but I genuinely enjoyed Death Note. But that's a good list, though. I don't know what Samurai Champloo is. It's great? Okay, well, you guys all said it's amazing now. Don't watch Berserk? Why? What's wrong with Berserk? I've heard Berserk is great. I've heard it's absolutely amazing. Do not watch Berserk. It's an abomination. Berserk is only consumed as a manga. So, what you're trying to say is Tim watched not a good anime. But Tim probably read it, so I know Tim likes reading. This might be a random question to you, but I'm really interested in custom mechanical keyboards. Built a bunch and love the process. How does a person like me with a hobby level experience get an actual job in keyboard studios / companies? Very interesting question. The truth of the matter is it's really hard right now. I think the best way into something like that is really designing, if you can provide some sort of value, it's really going to be some of the more, basic things you would do for a vendor, regardless of skill level of the hobby. But unless there's some problem that you're seeing that maybe vendors have that maybe, you can help them solve. But it's just really tough right now to break into that space. The honest truth. You probably have more luck opening things like a build service or creating some sort of content around things. It's really tough. The whole scene right now is a little bit slower, so I hope that answers your question, though. Simply amazing, however, you should watch it. Which one's that about, Gakachino? Berserk is kind of disturbing, seeing its content warning. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. For me, it's... Okay, what is all your guys' top 5? Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Samurai Champloo... Damn! Another person who said Samurai Champloo? Cowboy Bebop and Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay. Do you clean Obscuras in like an ultrasonic cleaner? No, I just go right on top of it. Right on top. Pokemon? Hey, nothing wrong with some good old Pokemon. Hunter x Hunter, Golden Kamu, One Piece. I haven't seen the second one, and I haven't seen One Piece. But Hunter x Hunter was good. The music's the best part. Okay. Do you have a favorite genre? Probably slice of life. Honestly, a good slice of life anime for me, like if it makes me feel stuff, like love it. But then I don't mind mecha stuff too. Like I'm not opposed to watching mecha stuff. I actually really like it. I think one type of anime I'm a little over is the whole like, what is it called? The one where they're in video games basically, and they're like the main character and the most strongest person ever. It has a name to it. I just forgot what it's called. Steins Gate's really good. Isekais. Yeah, I'm over isekai. I think that was fun for the first few, and now I'm just like, please, I never want to watch this shit again. Tim, all capitals. Isekai is the worst genre. Yeah, I'm so over it. Yu Yu Hakusho? I watched that recently too. Chozo told me to watch that. My top 5 is peak, by the way. Let me see your top 5, Adam. Did you put your top 5? Did Adam put his top 5? JoJo, One Piece, Doctor Stone, AOT, MHA. I mean, you know what, Adam? I thought you were going to troll me with something, to be honest. Delicious Dungeon is a good one that I have been watching. Oh, someone else was talking about that the other day, I feel like that name is very familiar. Why would he troll? True, Adam never trolls. It's the most basic list ever, but it's all good. I mean, I don't think your list is like super basic. Does Avatar: The Last Airbender count as an anime? Why wouldn't it? Yeah, you like what you like. I don't have a problem with it. Which one's MHA? Sorry, I'm not too sure about all the short forms. I don't know what MHA is. My Hero Academia? I'm not a big fan of My Hero Academia personally. I tried watching it. I could not get into it, so. Oh, nice.
Wow, 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 wow. 2 months. Time for at least 2 more.
I don't know why that was so funny. It just, time for at least 2 more. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Oh my god. Neon. That was funny. Oh, wow. The 2 more. So it's so funny how it interacts with the text. Anime gatekeepers in chat. Guys, don't gatekeep. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Unless it's like something actually legitimately cringe. But no, also guys, you guys can have debates about animes. You guys can choose to not like stuff, but please respect everybody. When are we watching, when are we doing a Ghost Stories watch along? Guys, I think I would be banned off of Twitch if we watched Ghost Stories. Okay? I really think so. That is something you guys can watch in your own time and tell me what y'all think. But I don't think we'll be allowed to watch it. Private Discord stream? Oh my god. Discord party when? I'll think about it. Be sure to watch it in dub only. Yeah. I've actually never seen it in sub. I don't even know what sub is. Like, I don't actually know the actual story of the anime. I remember people made such a big deal about it back then, and then I finally watched it. Like, it was the funniest thing, and I'm like, what is this? Yeah, Chozo told me to watch that, so I watched it. The Yu Yu Hakusho. I think that's the one he told me to watch. Anime stream? Well, I do want to get back into it. You know what else is really good that I really enjoyed, but people said kind of fell off recently, was Fire Force. I've only seen the first season, but I heard season 2 is not as good. Fire Force is mid. How do I feel about 10U Spacebars? Obviously, everyone's entitled to like whatever they want to like. I personally think 10U Spacebars are a little bit like they're obviously nonsensical, but if you enjoy it and it makes you feel good using it, then do it. I thought season 2 of Fire Force was better than the first. I haven't seen it. I just saw some like mixed opinions. I was reading Fire Force but fell off because too many fan servicey scenes. Oh, I understand that. All the Gundam series, Dot Hack is really good. Eureka 7, that was also pretty good. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Actually, I don't know what that one there is. A regular of Magic High. That sounds so familiar, and I feel like I've watched it. But I'm not sure if I have now. How recent is the irregular of Magic High School? Psychopaths? I watched Psychopaths. It was okay. It came out 45 years ago. Thanks, Adam. The new Gundam movie was a great experience in theaters. My brother is really into Gundam. I don't mind it. I haven't watched every single mecha thing out there, but actually there's one anime that was a bit of a disappointment that I've talked about once or twice. That's a mecha anime, and I still feel like to this day, Aldnoah Zero had one of the strongest first episodes I've ever seen, and then it declined so quickly. But I also heard that season 2 of... Fuck, I don't remember what the anime's called now. I enjoyed Aldnoah Zero. Like, I still watched it through and through. But it did fall this way. Like, it did pivot downwards quite fast. Guys, what was that anime? I know we've talked about this. They're like kids in like a daycare, not a daycare, like kids in like waiting to be in like put in foster homes or some shit. Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. Promise Neverland. I think you guys told me, because I've not seen season 2 or whatever came after the first season. I heard it's absolutely garbage. That's such a shame. That is absolutely such a shame. Darling in the Franxx had great world building and stuff, but dropped the ball. It was okay. The whole anime was just okay, in my opinion. Rugrats. If you don't get into Gundam, only watch Unicorn, Iron, Bloody Orphans, watch Mercury. I mean, I used to watch it all the time when I was younger. I don't know what I've seen in total of Gundam, but I've seen like random things. It's just genuinely enjoyable. I like mecha stuff. Get caught up on Bible Black. Which one's Bible Black? Gundam 00 is a great standalone. I might have seen that too. I don't remember now. Bro, listen. Are you guys talking about the sussy type of anime? Because if so, I don't want to Google it. Psychopaths is also amazing. You provide it. You aren't weak constitution. Psychopath? I've seen Psychopaths. NSFW. You know what? You guys trying to troll me? It's called... Oh my god. You know what? I don't even want to say it, dude. You know what? Sussy anime? Seed isn't a good first show to watch? Wasn't there also like a specific order that people told people to watch Madoka in as well? Or was it a different anime that was like specific orders that you had to watch certain episodes or something? Yeah, maybe it was Monogatari. I think it was that one there. Gundam is just confusing. You know what, guys, at the end of the day, just enjoy things to enjoy them. I never got into Fate. There's too many episodes and too many things of Fate that I just feel like I'm so confused. Chat is wild today. Bro, you talk about anime, any chat gets wild. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. If you're into mecha, I recommend 86, though. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, I might... Oh, shit. Is this only... Oh, no, it's perfect. I might get back into some mecha stuff. It's not... I'm going to be honest, guys. It's not super high in my list to watch. I have some other stuff I'd rather watch first, but definitely. Most active chat in a bit? No, dude. The most active chat is when I said that Canadians use the word we line up for stuff. Like, oh, look, there's a lineup for coffee today. That was literally the most active this chat has ever been in my entire 3.5, 4 years of being here. Like, it was going so fast of everyone just laughing at me and the rest of Canadians for saying the word lineup. You need to play Armored Core 6. Yeah, I heard it's really good, actually. I have a funny story about Fate. My girlfriend got tickets for a concert from an artist that she likes that she liked at Anime New York. Ended up being a super limited panel for Fate that had voice actors. That sounds really cool, though. I was laughing so hard for that VOD. So did you enjoy yourself, Disguised? Not the lineup incident? Dude, I'm not kidding you. At the meetup, I went to some people in there and I'm like, oh, there's a lineup outside, huh? And everyone's like, yeah, there's definitely a lineup. No one corrected me and said Q one time, all right? Not one single person corrected me. That's all I gotta say. I'm done my speech. In Toronto. It's called a Q, end of story. I mean, the music was good, but they had so many inside jokes that we didn't laugh at it. I felt so old. Oh, I get that, Disguised. Alright. Now I have a question for you guys. Real quick, Elquan, what's up, bro? I hope you're having a great day, Elquan. Hello, sir. What'd you guys do on stream? Were you guys gaming, building a keyboard? I have a question for you guys. Do you guys want to build with cat mink switches or Vint Blacks? I'll let you guys pick for today. I think I've been liking doing this thing where I give you guys two choices. I think it, kind of makes the stream a little bit more engaging and fun. Did we figure out the switches from yesterday? Yes, they indeed were one of the switches that actually did come with the QB. Cat minks? Okay, everyone's just saying cat minks. Oh, I actually got an update about the QB. They're sending me a version 2 of the prototype. I don't know when we're doing it, but they asked if I wanted to take a look, and I said sure. So, it's so hot in my room I had to end the stream. Elk1, I get you, bro. I feel you right now, dude. It is disgusting right now, and I hate it. I'm not enjoying it either. The PC redemption is going to be... I'm hoping this ends up being super pretty. This doesn't have RGB. I don't know if the final PCBs will have RGB. I think the final PCBs are going to be black, by the way, not red. I just put my air conditioner in today. It was so hot. Yeah, it's so fucking hot today. I'm not enjoying it at all. You'll be noticed. We'll have to pick a stream where we use those vents. Canada in a heat wave or something? I personally don't remember it ever being this time of year and being 27 degrees Celsius outside. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we didn't really have a spring. We just kind of skipped right into the heat of summer. But I feel like that's just me being old and saying that. Was it Bill the Wink? I don't remember. I feel like we went from cold to hot. And there was like a day or two of in between. And I enjoy the in between weather. And I don't feel like we had that. New England's hot as fuck too. Okay, what do you guys consider hot as fuck? Very curious. In Celsius, please. For all the Americans in chat. Because I'm not going to know what Fahrenheit is. Common Canada L? God damn. Hot as fuck is 40? I've never experienced 40 degree weather. I think the hottest I've ever seen in Toronto was probably like 35, 36 or something. But what's up, Yuri? How you doing? Yuri, what'd you guys build today? If you guys haven't... he's here all the time, I swear to goodness. Yuri is a great streamer. You guys should take a look at Yuri's stuff. 30 before the heat. 30 is disgusting, yeah. Like, when it gets to 30, for me, that's too much. Pretty sick build. Space 65 R3 and TQD Cycle. Cycle's very nice. 43 Celsius in India right now. We'll reach 50. Bro, that's basically the sun. 45 is hot as hell? Bro. How? How do you guys... I can barely operate on this weather. The base drop on 50? Hot as Tim's balls here in Canada right now? What? Hot as what? Huh? My freedom units, but 50 Celsius sounds nuts. Yeah, 50 Celsius, guys? I don't know, man. I feel like that I'd pass out in like maybe a millisecond. That is a weather condition that I don't think I can personally do. Anything over 30 Celsius with humidity of over 80%. Humidity is gross. I'd much rather have a dry heat than a humid heat. Also, guys, I actually prefer the cold weather. Like, I think what I was just lacking before was sun. Like, I do like sun outside, but I do prefer cold weather. Have a good stream. Bye, Yuri. Take care. Have a good one, man. As a Texas resident, cold is better than hot. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Pretty fine at 16 Celsius. That is ideal temps. Ideal, dude. I'm not lying right now. Check this out. Red alert issues across North India. Holy shit. So is that map on the top left? How many like, I'm assuming the red is probably what's going to be that temperature, because that is a giant area of what's going to be that temperature. So how long is this going to last? The next 3 days. Jeez, man. I hope everyone stays cool. No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying, is that where the heat's going to be? Is that map where the heat's going to be? Like the red zones. Damn, bro. That is crazy. That's India. I know that. Is that North India on the sun? Are those Tim's balls? Oh my goodness. Dude, that is crazy. Zany, man. Keep hydrated, bro. I don't even know what do you do? Like, what do you do in that case? Do you just stay indoors? Have you seen Australia before? No. Do you just stay indoors at that point? Am I gonna have enough switches for this? Why do I feel like I'm missing a few cat mink switches out of this? I think there's one more baggie I need to go get from the front. These are cat mink switches we're using today. But in the odd case we don't have enough, which is be odd because I think there's supposed to be 70 here. I will switch to Vint Blacks if we don't have enough. The PCB is a Wilba PCB. Good old Wilba PCB. I'm in New York right now. My girlfriend's in Delhi and she says it's so hot even the air conditioners get cut off due to the heat. Well, yeah, so I don't think people realize this too, because like the operating temperature of some of those machines, like they can overheat too, right? That's the scary thing about that. We have a lot of Australians on our floor. They complained about the Houston heat. Hello, what part of Masson continent are you from? My job, right there. Need to get a second AC to cool the first AC? An endless loop of ACs. Alex, do I buy 1 or 2 play trays? I personally think you just get 1, because you know what? That's responsible. Why not 3? That seems like a more responsible choice. Let's switch to this. No, I should have enough switches. I'm just tripping. Pen pop, give me a moment. The play trays are really nice. I just, again, you know, I know people think that, you know, sometimes content people are out to get you for every dollar and penny and stuff, but dude, I'm telling you guys, If you guys don't have the money to do something, you guys know my standpoints. I've said this since literally the first day I've ever started streaming. Be responsible with your money. Obviously, only spend if you have the money to do so. Don't go crazy with spending. Little pop for you. Started a key mat. I don't think it does. I don't really have a crap ton of affiliate codes, by the way, guys. I always say when things are, but I don't think I have a key mat affiliate code. I also don't accept a crap ton of affiliate codes either. I know I should, but not as many as I probably hit pt.2. Not as many as I probably should. Tim, do you want to play later? What was your first ever stream? Like, how many people watched? Oh, dude, my first ever stream? Probably, like, my brother watched. But my first ever stream of keyboards, the only person there that is still here to this day is Space Cables. That was it. I think Chozo was, like, on stream 2 or 3. But it was 1 or 2 people. It was, like, me in another browser, Reagan, so Space Cables, and that was it. And then I think the next stream Chozo showed up, and then the next stream was just me, Chozo, and Reagan, and we played like video games. And there was like, I think you can go back. I think there's people that popped in and out, but like random people who were just checking the stream. It was really not keyboard stuff. It was me playing Call of Duty with Reagan. And then I did a few boards. One of the boards being I can't remember what it was, but the only reason, and I say this with the most gratitude ever to her, Marcia is probably the only reason why like people started watching me. I'm not even kidding you. Marcia was really popular. She still is very much part like a voice in the hobby. And she had like 80 people watching her like 4 years ago. And she rated me. And a few people stuck around. And then it kind of snowballed from there. But that was basically it. Marcia was the reason I gained traction too. Yeah, actually, Marcia did show me your stream. And I remember you were singing, "Used to be a happy boy." I don't know what happened to that. I got into keyboards November 2023, and I've watched you for 3 months, and now I think, why didn't I find you sooner? Oh, Zany, that's very kind of you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh my god, dude, I don't know why. These switches today, the cat minks, are being a little tight to get in here. I don't know why. I feel like this is not working too well. Let's use a different switch. Funny enough, Alex, I found you first, then Marcia. Yeah, I think eventually, when I gained some traction, I think eventually, like, you know, we both collabed on a lot of things. And eventually I could repay the favor back to Marcia. But if you guys haven't, I mean, I think it's down in the bottom of my Twitch stream. Or you guys can just type in, I think if you type in !apiary or something. Marcia is still streaming to this day. You know, she was gone for a little bit. She had some personal stuff she had to do. But you guys should really follow Apiary Keyboards as well. Marcia is a great person. I have the utmost respect for her. Dude, why am I bending all these pins today? We're really old friends in the hobby. That's why I have a command. Just one she hates on icon plus text mod. Yeah, she's opinionated, but you know what? I'm also opinionated. So chill and very informative. Yeah, agree. Alrighty. Catmink switches look so good. They do look really, really nice, I have to admit. Also, I gotta figure out why the frame rate on the side camera is a little different. I think I may have set something to 24 frames or something like that, and I just need to figure out why and how that's set. But I noticed it the other day when I was editing my VODs. Wish you'd been my pen, huh? Please choose my dinner. All right, chat, let's choose Silent's dinner. Chat, what options do we got? It's the frame rate. It's something to do with the frame rate. Like you can kind of see there's a bit of like it's not like 30. It looks like 24. I don't know. Red Lobster? Bro, I'm so sad about the whole Red Lobster thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That is actually like the biggest sadness. For real. If you order pizza, I order pizza? Damn. Adam really wants me to eat meals with no milk? What the? Ramen? Yeah, like, Silent, what's our options? Do we really have free range? Like, do we... I guess pizza is the play, or nails? Bro, okay, here's the thing, right? Pizzas are always good. And if you order the right pizza, pizzas aren't always super high in calories either. Because realistically, like... Listen, I don't know how much you eat, Silent. For me, these days, I can only have, like, 3 or 4 slices max of a pizza. I would say pizza personally is like a good like quick choice. If you wanted to go with something a little healthier though, there's definitely like maybe some healthier, more nutritious stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think pizza is a fun choice. I mean, I don't really have pizza all that often. I don't even remember the last time I really ordered a pizza. But ADHD meds have changed my appetite even when I'm off them. Like, oh really? How does that? Like, what do you think your appetite is now? Pizza and beer is the second greatest thing in the cosmic being has created. What's number 1? Also good value. I like Chinese, but 1 meal and 2 drinks. Yeah, you know, my thing with, like, I love eating Chinese food as well. I will admit, I think there was a point where Chinese food was, like, the go-to because it was, like, a little bit cheaper. Now it's kind of flipped. I feel like Chinese food is, at least here in Toronto, it's the more expensive option. So as much as I like it, it does tend to get a little bit pricey. I think the cheapest option for takeout that I've seen is some shawarma places are pretty decent. Shawarma can be a decent price. And then burgers are still like like unless you're going through those, you know, ridiculous burgers are still like decently cheap, but when I was a kid, they had me at 10 milligrams of Adderall, and my personality completely changed, and my foot would bounce at such a rapid pace. I stopped taking it immediately. Yeah, I had a long story short, like, talking to one of my friends about the whole thing, too, because, like, I'm pretty positive I have some form of ADHD as well, and I just... If I was presented with that option, too, like, I don't think I would take anything for it. Like, I think I'm fine. I have my weird low days, but, like, I have more high... Like, nice days better than the lows, right? More to dim sum? Yeah, and dim sum can get kind of expensive too. Anyways, let's put this together. We have to assemble all these little things here. Hope they gave us enough screws this time. If not, I have another baggie. What kind of burgers do I like? Okay, you guys promise to not make fun of me. You guys realize that us complaining about food being expensive is the same energy? No, it's not, Insta. You know why it's not the same energy? Because there's no humanly possible way that, for example, all right, a bag of potato chips in the last few years has gone up to $7 a potato chip bag, okay? And how has minimum wage shifted 25 cents? It's more ridiculous? No. I have to argue with you on this one. I feel like it's different energy. I feel like it's so different. I get what you're trying to say, but I truly feel like it's a different energy. Like, dude, if I was still at my old job, I would still be making the exact same amount of money. Like, other than what the 2% inflation they give you. And I would say that, like, potato chips, for example, like, this is my favorite snack. they went from being $2.99, $3.99 a bag to you're lucky if you find those on sale for $3.99. Now they're like $6.99, $7.99 a bag. Alexander's chip soapbox is the most exciting and passionate thing. Shut up. Dude, listen. Even other things have gone up in price. Like crazy gone up in price. And minimum wage hasn't shifted. You know? You mentioned chips and he took it personal. True. Okay, let me tell you guys about my burger orders. Do you guys want, like, if I'm feeling spicy with my burgers, or do you guys want, like, my regular schmegular, like, my burger order, like, at any given place, what I order? Both? Your regular? Okay. Bun patty bun? Jesus. Was that Tim who said that? Fucking Tim. Alright, so we'll go from bottom to the top, alright? Bun. Guys, don't fucking say nothing. Patty. Cheese. Bacon. Bun. That is my order anywhere. No, that's me though. No sauce? If the burger's good, you don't need sauce. No onion rings? Fine, God. Dude, that's my order anywhere. So a bacon cheeseburger, basically. No pickles? No, I don't like any of that stuff. Bro, what happened to the days of us making fun of Angel's Subway order? Why is it making fun of my burger order now? Hey, let me tell you guys something though. How do you guys eat your burgers? Like, what's the method? What's the plan of eating a burger here? Oh, jeez. Because I got to tell you guys. Do you guys, like... Okay, if this was the burger, do you guys, like, eat like this? Like, do you guys eat 1 bite, 2 bite, 3 bite, 4 bite? Like, and you just finish with the last piece over here? Is that how you guys eat a burger? Incy, do you have the clip? Side, side, middle, repeat until done. Is this the clip? This is how Tim, that GIF is how Tim eats burgers. He eats around and then the middle. I think that's crazy talk. To me personally. Not okay. Yeah, you know what's really funny about that OTY? Like on some not troll stuff, I learned that a lot of people eat burgers that way. And I had no idea. To me, that seems really messy.
You go 1 bite. What is this budget as Photoshop? I don't own Photoshop. 1 bite. Okay? 2nd bite.
Yeah. Okay, Tim.
Okay?
And then he eats all around. That's what he does. It makes sense. Tim, I don't disagree. You know what? Fine. At least you eat burritos normally. Just bust out the fork and knife. Tim, don't let the haters get to you. I have the superior way of eating. You know what's funny though?
Good so far?
Oh, this is Tim. Okay, I have to actually say something. You know what's really funny about this whole situation is Tim doesn't like the crust of things, right? He doesn't like crust. Would you guys consider the burger bun to be all crust? Like, hypothetically. Would it be all crust? Wrong, do not do this. Is absolutely all crust. The moment this guy gets picked on, he changes to Victoria Macy. Same as sliced bread. That's crazy to me. Tim, it's called deflecting. It's a skill, all right? It's called deflecting. Wait, what is all crust? Burger buns. Speaking of all this, I guess dinner is burger and fries. Burger and fries never loses, dude. What am I doing? I'm building a keyboard, I think. I think I'm building a board. Let's do the gaskets first. Burgers are bread. It's crust if you burn them. I guess fair, but I don't know, man. If you don't know how bread works, Who needs flavor? You're all making me hungry. Really? I feel like today's food conversation is quite tame. All right, so these go on the centers of everything here. It is quite tame, actually. Yeah, like I feel like we're not going super in depth about food and all that jazz. New topic. How do you feel about soup? Bro, these are all the questions. This guys, can I be honest? Listen, I feel like I'm going to get flamed to shit for saying this, alright? I'd rather have a glass of water. Just give me the water, man. Y'all don't know how to make soup. Don't insult my soup. On God, you'll never catch me drinking soup. Soup is just flavored water. Yeah, I'm just not into it, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you guys can have whatever opinion on soup you guys want, obviously. Like, we're all different. I get it. Soup doesn't do anything for, but ramen has like substance in it. All right, I will say that like a stew to me is different than soup, and I don't feel like ramen's truly soup. Ramen is broth. Yeah, like I don't truly feel like. Yeah, like stew and ramen I think off the table, but I think like other soups just don't do it for me. Ramen is cardboard sustenance for instant? Oh, do you mean like instant stuff? I don't know. I feel like that's brand related though. Like all those instant foods and stuff like that, that's very brand related. Like for example, you know, a little off topic, but you know instant ramen? Like, or you know, like instant noodles for example? Dude, I like instant noodles. I love it. It tastes so good. I can't eat it though. It just always makes me feel like sluggish after I eat it because of how much sodium and stuff's in that. Obviously, there's different, better brands, but all right. Little gaskets are in this thing. Very cool. But I would still eat soup, but only if I could have some type of chicken or tuna salad, maybe a spam sandwich. Yeah, I think like my memories of soup is like chicken noodle soup. That's it. I've had other soups in the past and have never liked them. Uncooked instant noodles is my guilty pleasure. Is it because the crunch? Are you a texture person in that sense? Let's take these out first. Soup is half Korean cuisine. Yeah, there is a lot of soup in Korean cuisine. I still don't like soup though. Chicken tendies? Dude, on some real notes though, ain't nothing like a good chicken tendy meal. That's how you really judge a restaurant, by the way. If they can't do chicken tendies, they probably can't do other food. I'd take soup over chicken tendies. The fuck? Always have tendies on reserve. 9-year-old take. Listen here, Adam. Don't fuck around with my tendies, alright? I might have them on the kids menu. Ain't nothing wrong with that, alright? If you fuck up on the texture, your dish is ruined. On flavor, it's whatever. Yeah, I agree, actually. Texture is like a big thing for me, too. Alex is the type that asks for boneless wings at a wing place. Okay, but for real, though, like, let me tell you something. There are some places, Ardang, that actually have some bomb boneless wings. I will say. And you tend to get more in the thing. You tend to get more. Obviously, it's a totally different taste, though. Totally different. Do you like pate? I don't remember ever having it. Maybe I haven't tried it. Chicken tendies. It's literally ground up stuff you would never eat otherwise. Oh well. Chicken tendies, date with me when? Soon. Let's do it soon. As a person who claims wings are their favorite food, I love bone-in and boneless equally. Yeah, it depends on the place. More often than not, on like a real note, I'm usually getting the bone-in wings. They have a totally different flavor. Alex sounds cute when he says chicken tendies. Thanks, man. At the end of the day, guys, remember, we all have different food preferences, and that's okay. It's fun to joke around about it, but please remember that, okay? Remember, we all have different preferences. It's okay to be wrong. Yeah, like for example, one time, me, Angel, and Tim went to a restaurant one time. And, Incy, what restaurant was it? I think you were there too, right? Applebee's, that's what it was. We went to Applebee's. And, I won't tell the story, fuck it. It's okay to be wrong, but you're not right. Tim's gonna, like, blow a gasket tonight. TCal is your favorite layout? Actually, I don't know what Tim's favorite layout is. Alright, let's install these. We have these down, we have these separated now. I think we'll do these last. So these are where the PCB is gonna sit on. And basically we are gonna install these guys now. So let's get a screwdriver bit. What bit do we need for this exactly? I think it's these guys we have to put in. I need this bit. Applebee's is mid, fight me. You know, I don't know if we have an Applebee's here in Canada. I really don't remember. Tim's favorite? Yeah, I'm not positive. We might. I just don't remember. And Niagara Falls? You might be right. Maybe, is it on the American side or the Canadian side? I actually don't know now. Common Canada L? Applebee's is worse than mid. It's like going to the frozen aisle, but you have to tip and pay double. Oh, Jesus. That is very specific and I love it. Applebee's is peak 3 a.m. drunk food. But I feel like if that's the case, any diner would be great for that. Any diner. Why do I feel like I'm short on screws again? Hold on. I might be short on screws again. Unless the silver ones are supposed to go here and I'm just like stupid. But I'm pretty positive the silver ones don't go here. Let me ask Reagan. 1 second. This is all Adam's fault. Mr. Reagan. Silver. Here, I'll ask Reagan really quick, just to be sure. I'm pretty positive it's the black screws, but when in doubt, blame Adam. So the gasket prevent rattle on the weight. So basically what happens is this will screw down. The weight on this design, so just a small little like note about the keyboard. We can go back to the other talk here in a second. Unlike the Salvation, this all screws into the weight. So the Redemption goes all into the weight. This actually helps a lot with the overall sound and feel of the board. Like I would argue when we got this the Redemption actually properly working, this actually sounded better than the Salvation. But they screw into the weight. Those little pads you see underneath are going to help absorb some of the vibration, as well as allow it to bounce up and down slightly. Then these little rubber pieces, the silicone pieces, will actually absorb some more of the impact. It's a clever design. It allows the keyboard to kind of, I guess, go back and forth. So it is really nice. So you get this beautiful, like almost even feeling tilt to the keyboard, so it's quite lovely. I think it is supposed to be the silver ones. I'll double check with Reagan. Although they both look like they're the same height for screws here. Let me see, is he responding to me? He's not. We'll swap. I never had a key with this kind of mounting style. It's unique for sure. I do find with this particular mounting style that the majority of stuff that we've used inside of it will tend to sound a little bit brighter. Which is nice. Like, I personally like a bright sound profile, so I'll switch the other screws to all the silver ones. I'm pretty positive it's the silver. I think I'm making a mistake here. Although I have always thought, I think they're supposed to be the black ones, but they look like they're all the same. I think these might be a little longer. However, yeah, they're both the same screw head size, so it shouldn't matter. As long as it's sitting still. The other keyboard sounds amazing. Oh, this guy? Yeah, this protagonist does sound quite lovely. What is Sexy Redemption? Yeah, the polycarbonate I think is 100% my favorite. Like, I think truly this is the nicest looking out of all the colors being offered currently. I think it is very beautiful. How do palm plates play with Nixies? I don't have too much experience with that particular combo, but I would also imagine it also depends on the board that you're using. That might play a bigger factor than anything else. What's your favorite top mount board? Ooh, that's tough. Probably the... Damn, I don't know. I feel like there's some real... there's a lot of really good top mount boards, but I think one that's in my favorites is probably going to be the Suse. I don't know why I really like that board. Sonnet is also really nice too. Suse is probably, though, my favorite, because Sonnet, I think I sort of go back and forth with either or for mounting style. Like, I don't have one that's like truly my favorite. I think they're both nice. So this goes like this. So basically what we're doing is we're screwing mounting points to one of these leaf springs, and then we're putting this down. I'm going to screw this into this over here. That's why I waited for the end to do these. And that's why there's also a little bit of a cutout in the weight, because that's where the mounting points will be. No, I don't think we got to try the Crush 65 in top mount. If I remember correctly, they didn't send us certain things for that. Do you think Campfire Audio is worth the price? Yes and no. I feel like there are really good headphones you can buy and IEMs you can buy that sound just as good, if not better. But I think you're also buying into the design and, you know, you're kind of buying into the... What's a good word to use? There's a certain feeling you get when you buy something that's like handmade too. Like, it's definitely like an experience almost too. They are nice. Like, they do sound great. I love mine, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and be like, yeah, these are the best headphones ever. The aesthetic too, a little bit, yeah. You pay sometimes for that. That's a hidden cost sometimes. All right, this is all done, so I'll show you guys what this looks like one more time. Oh, I switched camera. And again, we kind of want to make sure these are all sitting straight too, so before you go and close this up, and then we'll put these little silicone nibs on. Nipples. We'll put the nipples on. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. And these will just go on everything except for the ones with the mounting points. Probably should have put these on first. That's what I did last time, it was so much easier. I haven't got Sonnet stock mount to be my liking. Have we tried stack mount with the foam though? Instead of using the silicone? Because I'm going to be the first person to admit Sonnet with silicone as stack mount is ass. And I've thought it's terrible since like day one. If you use the foam that's supposed to go in between the PCB instead, it's actually so nice. It doesn't truly sound that foamy. Top mount is really nice too. The top mount Sonnet, depending on the plate you use, can be like insane. Can you do my homework for me? I'd rather not, but if you want me to help you, you can give me a question, I'll try to answer. It's gonna be some like crazy question now, watch. Alright, so again, these just sit. This is what the PCB and plate's gonna sit on, are these things here, guys. So as you guys can see, it's a pretty neat, novel idea. Like, it actually works in practice too. And that's it. We're gonna lay this on. Now, the only thing I think I have to do is the fix that's gonna be done in the final iteration of this board. Which is gonna be using some washers. So just give me one sec while I pull out some washers here. So here's what we ended up finding out. I'll explain to you guys when we sat down what I ended up finding out with the rest of the guys. So what I ended up finding out with Salvin and Space Cables, when I sat down with them, like, hey, let's troubleshoot this problem. If you guys remember, the original Redemption had this really odd rattle. Like, it was really weird. And we couldn't figure out what it was. Well, turns out these black screws that are supposed to screw in, they have some variance in how long the screw end is. And what was happening was it was not allowing us to screw the screw in all the way. So we can do some testing right now. Actually, let's unscrew this for a second. So it wouldn't allow us to screw it in, which was a bit of a nuisance. Oh, this one here won't unscrew now. But we ended up using a washer, basically, to kind of close that gap a little bit. And that actually solved the issue. I have to tighten the things underneath. These are a little loose. Let's tighten these guys. I thought I tightened this nice, but I guess I did not. Oh, I don't know what that answer is for that. I apologize. I do not know. There. That's nice and tight. But yeah, that is what I found out what the issue is with them. So they will be changing the screw a smidge when it comes to the final
Hey
iteration.
Alex, thanks for always getting me through hard times.
Anytime,
Yourself
dude.
mainly and a few others personally inspired me to get into the hobby. Think you could check into the recent DM I sent you through Discord and let me know your thoughts on what you think.
Yeah.
Know that Alex honesty and coming from you would mean a ton.
Did you just DM me dabbing? I will definitely take a look at after the stream. I probably will actually get to it tomorrow morning because I tend to like answer all my stuff in the mornings. But I can definitely get to that. Okay. I found FR4 makes it feel soft. For which board, Winky? And also thank you again, dabbing. I appreciate that, dude. All right, let's screw this in now. So I'm actually just gonna install this with the washer to start. Oh. There's one, and let's install the other one with the washer. Would CF feel softer than aluminum? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna sound like a million or feel a million times softer. In fact, you might not even notice, but like maybe a little bit. How do you guys feel? Would CF feel softer than aluminum? I don't know. About the same IMO. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like it would be about the same too. Ooh la la, this looks great. Actually, let me get one of those cork mouse pads. Let's grab that. Slightly, but almost imperceivable. Yeah, I also agree with that. Oh shit, I just hit my... One second. I'll switch this back, and then you guys can not have to deal with me shaking this. What the hell? Why is all these cables tangled, dude? Oh my god, everything's so hot in this room. Alright, let me go find some keycaps for this. Definitely no rush, man. Yeah, for sure, man. What's your Discord name? Between plates? That'd be interesting, too. Alex is hot in any room? Oh my goodness. Let me get a keycap set. Let me get something for today. I'm thinking we do something fun. Now, what exactly is fun for today, though? Any thoughts on what we should do? Redact it? Damn, this looks really nice. Like one solid piece of polycarbonate. Redact it is something I'm up to doing. If you guys want me to use Redact it, I'll use Redact it. Redact it? Yeah, sure, we'll use Redact it. Saw a few redacted comments. Let me get the entire set. Dabbing extracts? Okay, sounds good. I'll take a look at it after we're done. Whew. The pink really pops. Yeah, actually, let's see what the bottom of the board looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. Again, this PCB, I believe in the final iteration, will be black. So you won't have the red PCB, but that's actually pretty fun to look at too. So you can actually see all the interesting bits of what makes the Redemption tick. Very cool. Okay, I like that. Side profile on that too. You can see the weight, everything like that. Cool. I like the red PCB. I sort of also like the red PCB, but I can see why some people might not care for the red PCB. PCBs with colors are great. Yeah, I think the red does work. I just don't know how many people actually like red PCBs. Green PCB is the way. I like green too. Green's a classic. I'm thinking of doing ceramic plus palm build. Interesting. I don't know how that's gonna sound. Yes, the PCB is gonna be made by Wilba. This is gonna be machined by Mr. Selvin. The coatings, I believe, are still going to be done by B coating. So same as who's making the Event Horizon, basically. Or who's coding the Event Horizon. Redacted's going to look great. Yeah, we'll zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Move some stuff out of the way as well. Concentrated grape juice. It's the purple. It's the atomic one. It's like a Game Boy color. And SWK switches are so nice. The ripples are nice. The catminks are really nice. Such nice switches. So let's actually tune up the PCB just or the spacebars here a smidge. So again, we already did our initial impressions on this, so I don't really have to go over them again. But this is going to be interesting to see some of the fixes for this. So to summarize, the three major things that I had were us having to kind of break and file down the FR4 leaf springs. That was a major gripe that I had. In fact, I think it was a big talking point. Then the rattling of the case was caused by a screw being the wrong height, basically. And that was actually not even them doing that on purpose or a mistake. That was actually due to tolerance issues, or I guess what's a better way to put this? It was a unfortunate accident, or I guess byproduct of having some tolerances of the screw. So yeah, maybe it was a mistake then. And then that's it. Like that's, I think that was two of the major ones. And then also I think we had insufficient amount of screws the first time we did it as well, which is being addressed too. Hearing Game Boy makes me sad. I haven't ordered a replacement shelf for my Game Boy SP. You haven't? How come? Yeah, some people... So one thing we can comment on this is some people might not actually like the layout of this, which is totally fair. Totally acceptably fair to criticize and be like, you know what, I don't really like the layout of it. Totally get that. Oh, that is not the right piece there. I understand. And I think that is a great thing to kind of mention. I don't mind it, actually. I think it would probably look nicer with a little bit of a blocker. But some people may, in fact, really enjoy it. Where's my backspace? Uh-oh. And then we need... Redacted's a little tough, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know what some of these are. They're just redacted. Which I guess doesn't really matter which one I put in then. This is not it. No. Here's pipe. Okay, got it. Alright, let's take a final look at this. Polycarbonate redemption. Ooh, very pretty. Some closer look at some of the fine stuff you can see through. If these matter to you guys too, you could just adhere the, what's it called? The foam to the leaf springs. If you don't want to see some of the adhesive, you could just do that too. I love seeing the internal pieces though. I even like seeing all the little bits and pieces on the weight here of where everything has to screw in and kind of sit. I think that looks really cool and gives it a unique kind of like perspective into inside the keyboard. I think that's, again, quite unique. Now, let's see how this is going to sound, but I'm also just going to grab, actually we'll just use this desk pad. Let's see how this is going to sound. I'm going to turn off the fan for this just because it's kind of loud. All right, so this is going to be cat mink switches on a polycarbonate plate. The polycarbonate redemption. We did put a washer on both of these screw down points, which again you shouldn't need to do in the final iteration. No, this PCB doesn't have lights. Ooh, that is a nice alpha sound. Where again, these cat mink switches are baller, dude. Ooh, that sounds nice, actually. The alphas sound great. Ooh. It does sound way better than the first time we built it, because again, we've implemented some of the fixes. The alphas are so crisp with these switches. Hold on, I want to see what some different space bars would sound like. Love these alphas. Love them. Also, in case you guys wanted to see how this board types too, like, you can see all the movement that's happening as we kind of just even press things here. So it's nice. Like there's a lot of nice movement. It's a very soft type as well. Very, very nice. They're pretty good pre-lubed. Like I have no problem with them. I think they're a pretty darn good pre-lube switch. So let's try a few things. Let's try a milky yellow to start. It's kind of jarring hearing the milky yellow versus the other switches. So different. I don't know if I like the milky yellow. It doesn't really go with these too well. Let's also try... let's try a long pole switch as well here. Let's do an Obscura. Well, I like the Obscura a lot more than I like the... Ooh, this is really nice, actually. Yeah, that's, if you guys didn't notice, that's a very, very uniform spacebar. Very uniform. So if you guys are, I know some people really look for that in spacebars. And we can try a Nixie as well. What stab am I using? Cherry Clip-ins. The good old standard cherry clip-ins. All right, and let's do a Nixie. These are not Nixies. Let me get my bag of pocket Nixies. I might actually switch to the Obscura. I think the Obscura might be my favorite here. Do you use any stoppers? Nope. Nothing like that. I don't personally feel like I need them, but... Ooh, the Nixie is actually a nice sound signature too. Ooh! It's a little thinner. Like the Obscura has the bass, but this has like the brightness to it. I kind of like this the most. Well, okay, so here's my opinion on the sound of this board. Let me turn the fan back on because I am literally dying here. The polycarbonate one, you know, I'm going to say that this does sound a little different than the metal ones. I think this is the best out of all the Redemptions. This sounds absolutely stunning. The alphas are super consistent. The board feels nice and soft. If you guys are into the way board feels, like if you guys like softer types, I think this gives you that perfect middle ground for everything. It does have I think it's about a 20 mil front height, if I recall. It's comfortable to type on. It's nice. The softness is where it really gets it here. The way it looks with the polycarbonate, I think, just takes this board to a whole new level. Like, truth be told, I like this a lot more in polycarb. A lot more. Like, this is such a cool board in polycarbonate. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cool this is, too. You can literally see your switches. Very, very, very fun. This is polycarbonate. Okay, this is the config I really like. The alphas are so good on this. I really like the alphas. I might play around with some of the modifier switches, although I don't think they're bad as the cat makes. Damn, this does sound good. Well, hats off to them for fixing the last few things that they needed to get this to like the finish line. I appreciate them for listening to the feedback that I had about the initial prototype that we did. But yeah, this is to me, this is now great. Like, now this hits all the marks I was looking for personally. And again, hats off to them for taking those few extra steps to make this really, really, really good. Because they really made this sound good. Damn, this is really nice. I really like this polycarbonate one. Yeah, this is definitely a banger. Yeah, the look's way cleaner too. Like, I don't get me wrong, I like the other way the Redemptions look. Like, it totally looks great, but wow, what a redemption for them. I think we can successfully say the redemption has been redeemed. And if anyone doesn't know the backstory, I already took a look at this board. It's still in group buy. The original time that we looked at the redemption, it had, I would say, 2 major issues and 1 minor issue. One of those issues was actually a huge weird oddity and like the way the board was sounding. It was rattling, and I could not for the life of me on stream figure out what was going on, and it sounded distracting and terrible. Like, I'm going to be real with you guys. The other big issue was those FR4 leaf springs. I did not like the fact that you had to break those apart yourself. That is dangerous. I brought up my 2 major concerns and the minor concern about like the screws and some other minor things to Mr. Space Cables and Salvin, and they literally sat down with me and they allowed me to speak my mind on the board. They didn't take it to heart, and they fixed it. Like, they said, okay, here's what we're doing to fix these things. So yeah, for sure. Let's build the other one. The other one is in pieces somewhere. I just don't remember where I put it. Yeah, I think it's in the front. I don't have it with me at the moment. Is it here? No, it's not. Can you show your, but what the? When's the group buy end? I don't remember when it ends, but I think it's soon. So if you guys did want to pick this up, you'd have to go pick this up within the next little bit here. It's on Space Cable's website. I'll link you guys if you guys want. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a cold shower because I am dying here, dude. I don't know if you guys can see my, like, I am literally drenched in sweat. I am so warm in this room right now. They have really cool colors. Again, I think the polycarb is definitely more my thing. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Also, this would look even cooler with the matte black weight IMO. Yeah, let's go raid someone. Let us go find someone to raid. The emerald color? The emerald color is the one we did originally, and it looks fantastic. Like, it does look really nice. At $350, I do think this is... I think it's unique enough to kind of hold its particular price point, and I would say, like, yeah, like, that makes me feel good about the price. If this was just a regular gasket mounted keyboard with like very standard things, I would say yeah, maybe not. I would say yeah, Jesus, maybe. Dude. But it has a little bit more going on for it, and I appreciate that. Let's go find someone here. Mr. Bouquet Bob. Is this keyboard plugged in over here? All right, guys. You guys have a good day. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope everyone has a really good rest of their day. I'm going to go take a shower. Tomorrow we're going to be doing another stream. I don't remember what we're doing tomorrow, though. Let me find out. It is... What are we doing tomorrow? Stream schedules. Moon Tower. Ooh, Moon Tower tomorrow. All right, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and appreciate you guys. See you guys later. Bye-bye.